Hello, my name is Reiko Inari, and I'm gonna share my drawing journey with you. I'm not going by a script, and basically, I'm gonna show you how I fumbled and got to where I am. And let's go ahead and get started. Yeah. So, I use ClipStudio Paint. I used to use Photoshop. It is a good program, but I really like this for illustrating. So, let me go ahead and pull this up. This is gonna be a basics video, and we're gonna start from there, and it's gonna be a pretty short one. So I want to start making little 10-minute intervals. So, I'm gonna go ahead and bring up the display. So, over to the side. Yeah. By the way, this is my art channel. Make sure to like and subscribe so I can go ahead and make more of these amazing videos of me and my art journey and me drawing and me doing commissions and stuff, because this channel is going to be all about that. And more than just drawing, I plan to do rigging and all kinds of cool stuff. It's just a journey. So let's go ahead and show what I have on my left. Let me move over. So let me take this away. That. Let's move that to the side, and I'm gonna go to the side. We kind of gotta make some room so you can see stuff, right? So ClipStudio Paint, no, it's just called www.clipstudio.net. You can kind of find it if you go Google it. It's pretty easy. So once you go there, and I promise you, this is not a sponsored video. Huh. So you go there, and in the process, you go and you can get the free trial, or you could buy it. They have right now version 4, and they got like a couple of different types you can use. Right now I'm using version 4. When you go to get it, you go to the download section. So we'll click that, and you have the free trials up to 6 months. I use Windows, but from my understanding, it's not too much different on the Mac. So I'll be teaching the Windows version. If I ever get a Mac, I'll teach the Mac version, but you can still follow along. I'm pretty sure it's very similar. The free trial, actually, if you like it, it lasts up to 6 months, so you can get used to the tools. I'm pretty sure you'll probably like it. It's cross-platform for Galaxy, Android, Chromebook, Mac OS, iPad, iPhone, but you can also just buy this and don't have to use it anymore. It's like a perpetual license, and that's what I like about this. I don't really buy software that don't have a perpetual license. I like to pay once and own it. Now, I like the choice to be able to buy something that have a subscription model, just in case I can't get the perpetual license. I don't mind the exorbitant prices. I understand a lot of hard work go into it, but I also like the ability to do what you want to do, give you the choice. Now the latest version is 4.0. It kind of gives you a lot more options, but that's getting ahead of yourself. If you want to just go all the way down to 1.0, it's cool. So once you download that, you get a chance to see your current plan. Once you see your current plan, you have a chance to update. And as you slowly update, um, it'll give you your license and you go from there. Or you do your free trial and then it'll give you a license key. Now, it'll show you sample files and everything you can put in and show you how like it works and give you an idea of how, you know, how to make certain files look the way they do, animation files, how it turn out, you know, like if you want things to look like that. We're gonna actually go with a different approach. I have this license right here. So once you click it, you go to the Windows license, and then it'll give you the installation, right? The installation is currently 4.0.3, the one I'm working with, and it's not really a huge file. It's still in the megabytes. They give you the release notes. A lot of people like to keep up with this. Installation startup. Basically, you install ClipStudio Paint for the first time. If you don't want to lose your data, there's a different way you can do it. If you use version 1 or version 2 or version 3, you don't want to lose your old data, that's when you click that. If there's corruption, you definitely want to do a first time clean install. But then you have to reinstall all of your brushes, which is a pain. So when you go to install ClipStudio Paint for the first time, you run the installer and follow the instructions to install the software. You know how many people don't read that. So I'm going to read it for you. So you have the perpetual license. It usually download with an arrow on your Google Chrome browser. If you don't use Google Chrome, it's usually some sort of download folder. You go to your folder, which is on your desktop. It usually look like something like File Explorer. Let's see. I have something that look like this. I just go here. It goes into my art folder, art software folder, and it'll just be there. And that's, well, I open it up on my C drive. So, well, not C drive, but my D drive. So you pick your drive you want to open it up in. You can put it in your C drive, your D drive, and then I make a shortcut. So I usually take my shortcut, and to make a shortcut, if you don't know how to make an original shortcut, because it'll ask you, do you want to put it on your desktop? You can just go to where it is. So usually I have my desktop look a lot different than everyone else. I de-bloated my windows. That's a whole nother thing. So I don't like spyware. And Google have turned into a bunch of spyware. That's also another story. I really don't like spyware. So, oh wait, not C, but I go here, I have a whole bunch of unopened packages. Tech school. Where did I put it? So, I have it here in my unopened programs, right? Do I? No. Where did I put it? It's somewhere. Oh, wait. Right here. Really? Do I? Games and mods? No. Okay, so let's see, VTuber software, right? It's not. Where are my boxes? I lost them. You know what? You can always backtrack to where they are. If you lose something. So that's your executable right there. You go here, and then you go show more, and then create shortcut. Because you can't just copy and then paste and make a shortcut. But a lot of you already know that. I was a total beginner when I started using computers, and I did not know that. I was just like, why isn't it working? I didn't know where to go. But I've known that for a very, very long time now. But just in case you don't know. So, you start ClipStudio. So basically you start it. It gives you that. And then you use your activation code. So let's make that bigger, better. So we're just gonna make this huge. So you have like the activation code. You fill in the activation code. Then it's asking confirm your activation code. So here's the thing about ClipStudio. If you use your activation code on one computer, and then let's say you get a new computer and you don't deactivate your code, you used up your activation code. So you'll have to go and deactivate it on a different computer. Same thing with live. I think it's VTube Studio, I believe. Yeah, it's a couple of programs that are like that. So make sure that it's deactivated if you plan to do anything with the computer or you're going to be with customer service. Or make sure there's a deactivation area when you re-download it. I believe there is one here. So now we're at Launch ClipStudio Paint. And this is where we're going to go into my area. So, time. It is time. It is time. Okay, I'm done. My puppy is sleeping. He ate something weird. I don't know what it is, so I'm babying him. Okay. Now, I know I said that this was going to be a 10-minute video, but... Or did I? Oh well. It's okay. Because we got to get through this part. It's very important. I'm going to like glass this area so we don't have to look at that anymore. Now we're gonna go to the display area of Doom. Yep. Wait, I don't have to disappear. This have to disappear, and this is gonna come up. Alright, so once you have the area all ready and all shiny where it's download, you go ahead and you click your new link, and it's going to start up, right? And it does this little weird thing. So I have like things I've been working on, right? And it usually shows your account, your notices, if you're a VTuber, number one thing is if you have a tablet It's gonna always look down. So I do encourage you to get some sort of tablet. You definitely want something you can see directly. But if you can't, never mind. You'll still learn a lot. It's great. This is for you. This video is definitely for the person who is moving into the digital territory like I did. So, from here, you have the draw menu. This is 4.0. Once you have this draw menu, it doesn't look like this with the rest. You have your home screen. That's what we're on. You have projects. So all of your projects you can save directly to the cloud. So if you lose any of your art, it'll be here on the cloud. I saved something dumb a long time ago. I don't like my stuff on a cloud, but you might. So if you feel that you might lose something, or your computer is not great, or you like using the cloud, this is for you. So make sure to turn it on. Your notices. So this is where, there it go. It's loading. They have a lot of contests. And you definitely want to do their contests. It's so much fun if you get a chance. Even if you don't win, it's still fun. And sometimes with these notices, they have like little things where you can win things. I think it's Clippies you win. And you can purchase gold. So these are the Clippies, and then this gold, which you could go buy brushes in their store. But you could decorate your profile on here, which is fun. Wait. ClipStudio profile. Where is it? Where is my ClipStudio profile? Oh, we're holding a competition with a theme of smile. US $2,000 grand prize. See, they have stuff like that. And even if you think you're not going to win, it's still fun to do it because other people will get a chance to see your art. Even if you think your art isn't good enough, do it. Think it's not going to be seen? Do it. Because you can still post it as part of your portfolio. Look, see everyone's entries. There's still time to enter the illustration contest. This may be something that's completely over when this video come out, but you can still go here and it will be something else. So that's ClipStudio profile. It didn't show my profile. It's probably going to be under my account. Enter the 6th Global Comic Award. So they have comics, recruiting off official video, tutorial creators. Get paid, work remotely, get more followers. Kinda, I guess, what I'm doing, but no, I'm showing you on my own. So no, I'm not sponsored. And then this is where you kind of get everything all made up real nice. You get your plans here, your account information, your profile, your plans. If you have multiple computers you want this on, like you have a desktop, a laptop, an iPad, you could put it all on there. Your phone hooked up to a screen. I've done that once. It's incredible, especially if you're like on a plane or something. Manage teams so other people can draw with you. All of your assets that's favorited. You put that there. You can always go there. You can manage your materials here. You can make your materials and manage them here. And then sell them for Clippies or gold. And this is your activation codes. You'll never lose them. Unless you lose your password. And then I think there's a way for you to reclaim it. But yeah, don't lose your password. So, you can create materials, download materials, additional materials, and syncing. So, you definitely want to make sure your syncing is on. So, I know we didn't get to actually going into the program, but we're going to get to at least the page that you log into. Like the first page. Where, like the area where the page is. But we're not going to actually start up the page. We're going to get to the brushes on a separate one. So I think this is where we're going to end it here. And thank you for joining me. We got to this device. We were able to log in. But this interface right here, this is a whole nother beast because we get to cover brushes in our next one. So thank you so much for joining me in the ClipStudio Paint journey. And I will see you later. Cute, cute.